Absolutely. This is a talented crew, but they're resilient and they want to get better. You think about two of their wins were coming back from 20-point deficits. They were down 20 against Central Connecticut State. They were down 21 against St. Francis, but somehow, some way, kept the train on the track and got that W.
When you're young like that, mentoring these players, is it good to have a short attention span and no long-term memory?
I think there's a lot to be said about that. I think you need a lot of balance. I think one of the things that you have to keep in mind, a coach told me this, I think it makes so much sense. If you want to make emotional withdrawals, you have to make emotional deposits. So therefore, I think when you're coaching young guys, there has to be a great balance between teaching, correcting, and disciplining. And right now, I think Coach Mahalik is in the middle of that teaching process, and obviously his career speaks for itself. He knows what to do, he knows how to get it done.
6 game worth of action for the freshman from Colorado Springs, netting his 8th and 9th point. Xavier Ford, along with Cameron Downing, checking in.
How about that? Cameron Downing coming into the mix. Again, that bench production allows the coaching staff to bring in new bodies. Cam Downing, very exciting player coming in, came off a nice little performance against Canisius, but 6'9", 260. Huge frame, big body, a lot to work with.
Nothing will fall from the perimeter for the Purple Eagles. Joe Thomas on the rebound, picks up the personal.
I tell you what, one thing is look at that closeout. I cannot say it enough. Every time I watch this Buffalo team play, Coach Spoon has got these kids believing that you have to play with the same energy and intensity in a zone as you do in a man, and that definitely shows when the opposition takes shots. They do a tremendous job of closing out and making shooters miss.
+8 in the rebounding margin. That's 15th best in the NCAA going into play tonight. Front half of the 1-and-1, knocked out of bounds. Ford came up empty. Purple Eagles get the ball.
I think both teams right now subbing continuously here. A lot of new faces, a lot of young faces on the floor. At any time, we could see a matchup where we have all freshmen and sophomores on one side for Niagara and a completely upperclassmen dominated lineup by UB.
Jones tried to feed the post, and Eric Williams, who missed the weekend play with a knee injury, can't hold the ball for Niagara. And an offensive foul underneath. Downing tagged with it, pushing off in the post.
I tell you what, that's a foul, if I'm the UB coaching staff, that I don't mind whatsoever. You are 6'9", 260, big fella. You are there to carve out space and make your presence known.
Junior from East Aurora. This is the time of season that town really starts to hum as well. Nice crossover by Wanye Green.
Wanye Green showing a little bit of his skill set right there. Took the defender like he was going to take that ball screen. He turned it down and stepped right into a pinpoint mid-range jump shot.
Freshman from Philly leading the Purple Eagles in scoring. Nearly 20 points per contest. He's got 4 on 2 makes from the field.
Well, I tell you what, the Philly connection to Niagara University is alive and well. There's been a lot of buckets scored in this gym by players from the city of brotherly love.
It's like the Palestra upstate.
Good point.
You have to know the region to get that joke. Sorry, that place is a barn, isn't it?
Absolutely. One of the most historic, some historic basketball games have been played in the Palestra on Penn's campus.
Xavier Ford, his first hit from the field.
Oh, great job right there. Buffalo just showing some patience and the textbook dissection of that zone. High post feed, drop it down to the short baseline, short corner. Easy drop and finish.
Try for a 3, still empty on the perimeter. But another offensive rebound for the Purple Eagles.
Well, long shots lead to long rebounds, and that again gets back to the whole concept. If you're going to play some type of matchup or zone, you're going to have to get out there and rebound. Woo!
Wow, Mason hit a brick wall in the name of Cameron Downing. Wow. On the drive, the explosive step from the perimeter by Gerard Oldham.
Outstanding display of what it means to turn defense into offense. Big fella like a brick house, turning a defensive play into a tremendous transition decision right there by Oldham.